Thanks for joining us. I'm Julia Meek, and this session of WBOI's Meet the Music, it's Rich Lysett front and center on the Harriet Parish Performance Studio soundstage, ready to share the music love, beginning with 2 coins.
I stick loneliness, your lips and the 2 coins from your eyes into my pocket. Yeah, well, the train skates into Port Henry late Sunday. Sometimes when I'm riding high, feeling fine, you know there's something bothering my mind, and I reach into my pocket for some small change. Reach into my pocket for some small change. Yeah, I want bones like iron, blood like mercury, so I can tell when I'm rising, when I'm sinking in, I'm sinking in, I'm sinking in, sinking in. And I reach into my pocket for some small change. Reach into my pocket for some small change. Gonna take it to the people. Gonna take it to the people. Hey, let's drink from the cup, share some luck. Go ahead, laugh, don't cost much. No, it don't cost much. And I reach into my pocket for some small change. Reach into my pocket for some small change. I stick loneliness, your lips and the 2 coins from your eyes into my pocket. Yeah, I stick loneliness, your lips and the 2 coins from your eyes into my pocket. Yeah.
A mighty sweet welcome to this session of WBOI's Meet the Music from Rich Lysett, starting us out with 2 coins. It's a priceless thing to have you here on our soundstage, Rich.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's always a treat to hear what you're playing these days. I know you're always in musical groups. We've managed to twist your arm, not too hard, I think, to get you in and give us one of your really precious solo sessions. So let's just recap. What have you been up to musically? And when you're not solo on our stage, what you've been up to that way, too?
You know, I've been playing with a group called Small Voice, and we really have concentrated on doing big 3-part harmonies, kind of understated musicality. You know, we've run into a couple of issues right now. One of the members of the band is dealing with some health issues. Much love to him.
We love to mention names. You can certainly drop that one.
Oh, well, everybody loves Dwayne Evie, so this is a big shout out to Dwayne. Love you. Get well soon.
Indeed.
We're all supporting you. We're all there for you. You know, so in the meantime, I'm playing around a little bit. I've gone out and done a few solo things. You know, just trying to stay active, trying to stay in front of people and play. I think if you let that go a little bit, you take a step back.
Indeed, and as we've introed you, share the music love. That is what you're all about. I know that. And I think also the first time you were on our stage was in solo mode, or one of the first times.
I think I came with Doug Platt.
Okay.
He needed a vehicle, someone to play guitar and sing, so he could play harmonica. So I was that vehicle.
Which is all great times. And by the way, you're going to have to work on maybe a redo of that one. In the meantime, it really is a treat to have you here. You always bring us special music. Well, like the piece we just heard, that's a lovely opener. That's a Dispatch cover.
Absolutely.
Coming up next. And it's always interesting to hear how these well-selected and very, very thoughtful covers do make a person like yourselves list. So in that segue, coming up next is a Gillian Welch piece, and it's Look at Ms. Ohio. What does her music mean to you, and this piece in particular?
You know, I don't know what it is about this particular piece that struck me. Gillian's version, the other versions that you hear of this particular song, they're much slower than what I'm going to perform to you. I take it up a little bit of a notch as far as tempo and that kind of thing. I've made it my own thing.
That's another thing we like about you and your music. And,
thank you.
This is another thing coming in solo, that you set your mood, tone, speed, finesse, all of it.
But Gillian Welch in particular, I discovered her because I was looking to listen to some new things. And the engineering manager at the place I was working for loaned me a CD of hers. And I was like, wow, I love her work. Her guitarist work is fantastic. The two of them together when they do just two of them, great harmonies, something that you kind of aspire to a little bit, right? Love the way she writes. Do you remember "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou"? She's the lady who screams, "It's the Soggy Bottom Boys."
Yes,
that's Gillian Welch. I'm like, I think that's Gillian Welch.
She's really a legacy to her whole genre and to her whole lifestyle and life of music.
I don't know if you call it Americana, perhaps, that style of music. She's really carved out a niche there. I like what she's done.
We do too, and we like to know that we're going to hear you perform right now. Everybody's going to meet this music. This is Rich Lysett performing Gillian Welch's Look at Ms. Ohio.
Oh me, oh my, oh, would you look at Miss Ohio? She's running around with the ragtop down. He says I wanna do right, but not right now. Gonna drive to Atlanta, live out all these fantasies, running around with the ragtop down. He says I wanna do right, but not right now. He says I wanna do right, but not right now. You had your arm around her shoulder, regimental soldier, and Mama starts pushing that wedding gown. He says I wanna do right, but not right now. Oh me, oh my, oh, look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with the ragtop down. He says I wanna do right, but not right now. He says I wanna do right, but not right now. Know all about it, you don't have to shout it at me. I'm gonna straighten it out somehow. It says I wanna do right, but not right now. Oh me, oh my, oh, look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with the ragtop down. It says I wanna do right, but not right now. It says I wanna do right, but not right now. It says I wanna do right.
This is WBOI's Meet the Music, and we are delighted to have Rich Lysett with us on our soundstage. He just performed a great version of Gillian Welch's Look at Ms. Ohio. And coming up next, sound, a style, and why this would make your list, Rich, really needs no explanation. So I am going to say here's more wonderful music to meet from Rich Lysett performing Bob Marley's Is This Love?
I'm gonna love you, love and treat you right. I'm gonna love you every day and every night. We'll be together, a roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. Let Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? You now. Gotta know, gotta know, gotta know now. I got to know, say, I am willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. I'm gonna love you, love and treat you right. I'm gonna love you every day and every night. We'll be together, a roof right over our head. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. Let Jah provide the bread. Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? You now. Gotta know, gotta know, gotta know now. Want to know, I am willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table.
Wowzers, what a nice version of Is This Love? This is WBOI's Meet the Music, and we just heard it performed by Rich Lysett. Rich, from every standpoint, there is such a wild and wonderful music scene push, growth in Fort Wayne and the environment. And I see you're right in the middle of it. You are performing in it, you are promoting music, and you are big on the scene, always going out and listening to music and everything. But real quick, not only a quick shout out, but what are some of the venues that you particularly like to perform in as well as listen to music?
So this might be a little bit outside of the Fort Wayne listening area, but
we've got the environs going.
You know, I live across the border in Ohio, and there's a place in Bryan that I play at every now and then called Father John's.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because that's really got a good
It's a growing. Dr. Trippy, who owns that, is a big believer in live music and promoting that music scene. He's taken an old Methodist church, turned the basement into a beautiful eatery and bar area. You got to check it out. It's just interesting to look at. A great outdoor, I don't know if you call it an atrium, but it's just a gorgeous place to play in the summertime. They do outdoor music in the summertime. And then the old church area still has the pipe organs. For Christmas, they had organists come and play there. You know, they have maybe some regional acts and some comedians and stuff performing up in the church area. And that's not to snub the Fort Wayne music scene. I mean, there's so many great things going on, from Mad Anthony to the Green Frog to the North Star to AJ's Sweet Shop.
Indeed,
Any place
yes, coming around. Friendly
jams.
Fox is another good one that can really accommodate some bigger groups.
I almost hate to create a list because there's just a lot of proprietors who are behind the Fort Wayne music scene and doing a great thing playing with it. And you know what? Let's have a shout out to the River Initiative. I think you're going to see growth through that, and
there you go.
A burgeoning music scene perhaps down on the river as that comes to fruition.
The whole outdoor concert venue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We love them all.
A neat time to be living in Fort Wayne, I think.
Yes, it is. Whether you are a music lover or a music maker, thank you for that tip. I can't wait to be hearing more about Father John's. Of course, sample it myself, but also we'll be getting wonderful establishments like that. Bring us musicians that otherwise we wouldn't know about.
Much like other venues around, they've got a great Facebook page. They post whoever's going to be playing there that week. You know, you might want to link up to them and keep an eye on what's going on over there.
I'm going to have to keep a big eye on it, yes,
go.
for all kinds of treats leading into 2017. And as a matter of fact, we have some musical treats right here on our soundstage. Besides a lot of good listening information coming from Rich Lysett, he has brought us a wonderful assortment of music. Right now, he's going to take us for a ride in style with his white Lexus. Take it away, Rich Lysett. Everybody meet this music.
Please show me how to live. Please show me how to have a day. I don't want to wake up now. Why do I have to wake up anyway? Like a soap star in anguish, shrub a bland. When your white Lexus comes around the way, idling in a long driveway, try to feel nothing on command. When your white Lexus comes, the thrill be damned. I forgive the world right now. Still I play the chumps role every time. My world's the surface of the moon. My heart's down in a diamond mine. Like the black stars of Memphis moaning on. When your white Lexus comes to drive me out, drive me to the edge of town, try to feel nothing on command. When your white Lexus comes, the thrill be damned. Damn it to the last damn man. When your white Lexus comes, when your white Lexus comes, when your white Lexus comes.
What a lovely version of White Lexus performed for us by Rich Lysett right here in the WBOI Meet the Music Performance Studio. Rich, how can folks get a hold of you, find out what's going on with your personal music playing, your small voice playing? What's the best way to make that contact?
There's a couple websites. I keep a Bigsby Lysett webpage. So if you go into Facebook and look for Bigsby Lysett,
Lysaght.
Yeah, it seems like a random jumble of letters, but that's indeed how it's
Makes
spelled.
sense to me.
And then also the group that I play with is Small Voice, and we keep a band page for that, Small Voice and the number 1. There's recordings from different places we've played. We've posted them up there, so interesting listen maybe. You can definitely find me on Facebook if you're looking.
You should look, and you can also see pictures from this session on our own Meet the Music Facebook page. In the meantime, all the music we meet this session, that's what we're about. And right now, here's 50 Ways.
Problem is all inside your head, she said to me. The answer is easy if you take it logically. I I'd like to help you with your struggle to be free. Must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. She said it's really not my habit to intrude. Furthermore, I hope my meaning's not lost or misconstrued. But I'll repeat myself at the risk of being rude. There must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stand. Don't need to be coy. Roy, just listen to me. You hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much, no. Just drop off that Keely and get yourself free. She said it grieves me so to see you in such pain. Wish there was something I could do, make you smile again. I said I appreciate that, but could you please explain these 50 ways? She said, why don't we both just sleep on it tonight? I believe that in the morning you'll begin to see the light. And then she kissed me and I realized she probably was right. Must be 50 ways to leave your lover. 50 ways to leave your lover. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stand. Don't need to be coy. Roy, just listen to me. You hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much, no. Just drop off that Keely and get yourself free. Slip out the back, Jack. Make a new plan, stand. Don't need to be coy. Roy, just listen to me. Hop on the bus, Gus. Don't need to discuss much, no. Just drop off that Keely and get yourself free.
You never heard getting rejected sound so sweet and finessed. That was really great. And one thing's for certain, time flies when Rich Lysett takes our sound stage. So the session with him is just about over. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thank you for having me, sincerely. And thank you for the tech crew for coming in and doing this. I realize they donate their time, and it's fantastic what all of you do for Fort Wayne and the music scene here.
We just can't help ourselves, and made extra sweet with great music like this. In the meantime, Resurrection Fern is coming your way. That's how Rich is taking us right on out of here. For Meet the Music, I'm Julia Meek.
In our days we will live like our ghosts will live. Pigeon glass, the cornfield grows, folding close. Like stubborn boys across the road, we'll keep everything. Grandma's gone, the black bear claw, it took her dog. When Sister Lowry says amen, we won't hear anything. The 10-car train will take that word fledgling bird. The fallen house across the way, it'll keep everything. Baby's breath, our bravery wasted in all our shame. We'll undress beside the ashes of a fire, both our tender bellies bound with baling wire. Yeah, all the moral peril of underwater pearls, then the oak tree and its resurrection fern.